like a boss.
All right, so a lot of men think they want good looks, that they want a woman who could cook, but those are all superficial things. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you five things that men really want in a woman, the good ones, but they just don't know they want it, so that you can give them what they want. That's why guys cannot tell you what they want in a person, in a woman, because they haven't really done self-inquiry. So I'm going to reveal to you those things so that you can work on it. And also, I'm going to show you what to do to provide that for him. Now, this is not going to be superficially, which is to say, you got to do this in order to give him this. No, no, no. I'm going to show you how to develop it from the inside so that you don't have to think about it. So that it's something that's more unconscious rather than consciously trying to give your man what you want. It takes too much effort, all right? So let's get started. One, and this is kind of surprising, masculinity. See, it's okay to have, a lot of women think that having masculinity will make guys lose attraction. When I talk about masculine, it's more about the aggressive nature that men have, that women try to suppress inside of them. Testosterone is what drives men to be more ambitious, competitive, and overly more aggressive. You see, so most women, out of insecurity, they elect to suppress their masculine side. They suppress it because they believe that being overly feminine will keep the guy. The problem with that, it makes you an unbalanced individual, because as human beings, we have to learn how to embrace the feminine and the masculine. And the only reason why most people don't embrace those polarities is because out of insecurity. Guys who are insecure will try to act more masculine for the sake of acting masculine. Women who are insecure will try to act more feminine for the sake of being more feminine and to gain their validation. The problem is that when you do that, you're not really being yourself. You're compartmentalizing yourself. So what you have to understand is that guys love some masculinity in women. They just don't know it. Somehow the guys like girls who, they find attractive women who skate. They find attractive women who like sports. They find attractive women who do things that are considered masculine. Why is that? Because as guys, we've been raised to relate to each other. We relate to each other's masculinity. So when we find a woman who is not just feminine, which will attract us, but also masculine, it'll allow us to actually build a stronger bond, because we've been so used to the masculine that it's not that difficult. He'll say to himself, look, she's so cool, I can hang out with her, she's almost like my friend. It's because there's a hint of masculinity in you. Now, I'm not telling you to create this out of thin air, but rather you gotta learn how to bring it out in yourself, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. The problem though is that in order to bring it out, you have to look through the judgment and the shame that comes with it. A lot of women are judged by pursuing masculine ambition. For example, when you were a little girl, you were told do this, do that, because you were a girl. You can't play that, you can't play with that. Stand like this, stand like that, sit like this, sit like that. And as a result, superficial things will produce internal results, which is to say, you become jaded, you become hindered. You say to yourself, because I'm a woman, I can't do that. So you don't really learn to be yourself you don't learn to be yourself because you're trying to capitulate to other people's demands. So what tends to happen is that becomes a habit. So those things, the parts of you who you think you are in reality, is more of a reaction to fear of being judged by other people. For example, when I was a little kid, I used to love playing with Superman, but I loved playing with Barbies. Not because I was gay, but because Superman needed to rescue someone. So I asked my mom, give me a Barbie. She was like, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, Superman needs to rescue someone. A lot of kids were ashamed to ask for that, but I didn't give a fuck, to be quite honest with you. The point to it is that you can't really be yourself if you say to yourself, these things, these masculine traits cannot be me because I'm a woman. So when you talk to a guy, then you'll be too feminine. It's too feminine. Guys will stay with you more if you embrace some of that masculinity, which it is inside of you. So learn to observe the moments when you suppress your personality, moments when you feel ashamed of doing this or that. Who you are. It's underneath the shame and guilt, where your feminine nature lies. Don't run away from that pain, the shame, the desire to do this, the desire to do that. Run towards it and explore it. Feel the sensation of pain associated with the action you're trying to do. Feel the sensation of pain associated with any sort of shame that you feel. And just observe it. Become more self-aware of your inner and emotional state. You see, because your masculine side, the natural interest, the natural desire to say this or that is going to naturally arise. But in order for but the point is that a guy just wants you to have a hint of masculinity. All right? So that's the first thing. The second thing, a bit of uncertainty. Guys want to know that their girl is loved, that their girl loves and cares about them. And that's natural, right? That's like common sense. But whenever he knows that you care and love him whenever he knows that he has you and that he's never gonna lose you, you know what happens? You get lazy. Guys get lazy. When do guys work to get a girl? When he feels like he's losing her. That's what tends to happen. For example, it's kind of like if you're raised as a child and you're given everything, what happens? You lose ambition. If you continually validate him without him having to work for you, without him having to work to gain those validation, then he's gonna grow used to it. What you have to do is from time to time give him hints that there is a possibility that if you fuck up, you could lose me. A lot of women don't give him that. A lot of women don't give him that dose of reality because of fear of losing the guy. But that's reality. He could lose you, but you don't want to let him know that because you don't want to lose him. You see, and that's where you're fucking yourself up. You gotta give him some uncertainty. You see, whenever there's no competition, which is to say when he knows that he has you and that there's no other guy that's gonna take you, right? Or at least the threat of it, a man won't be sexually ready to fight for his woman. He needs to feel the need to consistently impress you, to consistently win you over every single day. Now, I'm not talking about you be a woman who loves him conditionally. I'm not talking about that, right? But don't be so naive to make him feel that there's nothing he could do to lose you. Don't be that naive. If a person stops working for something, they'll lose it. That's how the law of nature works. Women make guys feel so secure, so validated that they know they'll never lose you. So what's the point of him having to work to keep you? What's the point of him having to try to reseduce you and all that sort of stuff? What's the point? There isn't. So make him feel a bit uncertain by increasing either your social circle, because when you increase your social circle, that means that there's more people around you that he has to keep up to. There has to be some sexual competition. I'm not saying that you're gonna fuck him, no, but I'm just saying let him know. Let him know that the enemy is hovering around you. Let him know. You see, taking classes where there's where that includes the opposite sex, so that he can stay in a sexually competitive state, consistently looking over you, not from a jealousy perspective, but from the perspective of working on himself, working on his self-esteem, working on his body, being healthy, trying to stay up to date. Because if you don't do that, then the guys will grow bored. When you give a guy certainty, he's gonna stop working for you. You see what I'm saying? I promise you that a guy who feels like he's losing his woman will work more together than a guy feeling that he has her. We all need a challenge. That's how it is. We all need a challenge. And if you don't provide him that challenge, guess what? He's gonna lose interest. I don't give a fuck if you tell me this is playing games. It's just how life is. Life is a game. Don't take it so seriously. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this third week, setting boundaries. We go over the third week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, fourth week. Fifth week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything. The laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.